Have you guys ever wondered what would happen if Naruto was born with all his memories and powers? How will this impact the entire timeline? We know that Naruto's definitely the strongest character by the end of the series. His speed, strength, and control over Chakra was just unmatched. Now, imagine if he possessed all these abilities right from the beginning alongside all his memories. Things can get really tricky here. Make sure to watch till the end so you don't miss out on anything. For this video, we've created 3 different scenarios, and without further ado, let's dive right into it. In the first scenario, we will assume that Naruto's personality is just like his original personality. Naruto opens his eyes and finds himself in his crib in the Hidden Leaf Village. It's the night the Nine Tails attacked his parents and died. He couldn't do anything to save them. However, he remembers everything. Every battle, every friend he lost, and every person who gave their life for peace. He remembers Jiraiya, Neji, Itachi, and Kurama. As Naruto grows up, the villagers still fear him. They call him a monster, but instead of getting angry, he stays calm. He knows why they hate him and understands their fear. So instead of seeking attention, he helps them quietly. He uses his shadow clones to fix houses, helps old people cross the streets, and leaves food near orphanages. When Naruto joins the academy, he doesn't act like a prankster anymore. He focuses on training. He already knows how to control his chakra and understands powerful jutsu the others can't even imagine. When Mizuki tries to trick Naruto into stealing the Scroll of Seals, Naruto already knows what's gonna happen. He saves Iruka before the ambush and stops Mizuki without getting hurt. From that day, Iruka realizes that Naruto's not an ordinary boy. As he grows older, his bond with Kakashi forms earlier. Naruto earns respect through his skill and maturity, not through wild behavior. But the biggest change happens with the Uchiha clan. Naruto still remembers their pain. He remembers how Itachi was forced to destroy his own family, and he cannot let that happen again. One night, he decides to visit Itachi secretly. He tells him about the future, about the coup, about Danzo, and how everything will lead to war. First, Itachi thinks Naruto's just a child talking nonsense, but then Naruto performs the Rasengan. Seeing that, Itachi realizes this boy's telling the truth. That night changes everything. Itachi begins to delay the coup and starts searching for another way. Naruto becomes the one person who can understand his pain. Because of Naruto's actions, the Uchiha clan survives. Peace begins to take root. Naruto saves Gaara before he loses himself to hatred. He reaches out to Nagato and gives him hope. He even talks to Kurama early on and turns the beast into his friend instead of his enemy. This version of Naruto does not just become the Hokage, he becomes the man who saves everyone before the war even starts. He brings peace to people who once hated each other and becomes the hero who makes Jiraiya's dream come true. A world where no child has to cry alone again. Now, this scenario seems a bit too good to be true, right? And it does make sense as well, since Naruto possesses the power to save everyone, and he does. However, what if he fails to save anyone? What if he fails to change fate itself? In this timeline, the story proceeds just like the first one, as Naruto gets reborn with all his powers and memories. He vows to save everyone, even though everyone hates him. His first goal was to save the Uchiha clan. When he turned 6, he met the 3rd Hokage and revealed the truth about Danzo and the planned coup. Hiruzen was shocked, but trusted the boy's strange confidence. Danzo was quietly removed from power, and peace was made with the Uchiha. Itachi never had to destroy his clan, and Sasuke grew up happy, dreaming of becoming the head of the Konoha police force. For a while, life felt perfect. The village was peaceful, and he thought maybe this is what destiny truly wanted for him. But deep inside, he knew that fate never stayed still. He stayed careful. When Mizuki tried to trick him into stealing the Scroll of Seals, Naruto followed the same path but made sure Iruka would survive and still see the good in him. During the bell test, he even pretended to fail so Team 7 could learn teamwork. He even let the Land of Waves mission unfold almost exactly as it once did, helping Zabuza and Haku find peace without revealing his full power. He thought he'd found the perfect balance, but then fate began to twist again. During the Chunin exams, Naruto warned Hiruzen about Orochimaru's plan. He was certain that this time the 3rd would win, but he was wrong. Orochimaru was far stronger than Naruto remembered. The fight ended the same way. The 3rd Hokage still died. Naruto stood in silence at his funeral, realizing for the first time that no matter how much he knew, some things couldn't be changed. More cracks began to appear. When he told Jiraiya and Sasuke about his rebirth, they believed him, and for a short time, they fought side by side with renewed purpose. Together they hunted the Akatsuki, determined to end the threat early, but one mission went horribly wrong. In the middle of battle, a single miscalculated move led to disaster. A jutsu meant to protect Sasuke struck Itachi instead. Itachi died in Sasuke's arms, leaving behind nothing but confusion and grief. Sasuke was devastated. He looked at everything Naruto had done and saw not kindness, but control. He turned his back on the village, saying that Naruto's power was a curse that only brought new pain. Naruto tried to stop him, but nothing he said mattered anymore. From that point on, Naruto began to lose hope. He had tried to fix everything, yet it all kept falling apart in new ways. People still died, only differently this time. Every choice he made to save someone created new pain elsewhere. It was as if fate was mocking him, proving that no matter how much he tried, the world would always take its toll. Even so, Naruto did not stop fighting. He gathered the remaining forces of the Hidden Leaf and faced the Akatsuki in one final war. They defeated Pain and Obito, but victory felt empty. The village was safe, yet Naruto felt like a stranger in a world he tried to protect. And then came the final twist. His choices had changed the timeline too much. An enemy who was never meant to arrive so soon appeared before them, and it was none other than Ishiki Otsutsuki. The world was not ready. The Shinobi Alliance was weak, and the villages were divided. With no other option, Naruto used Baryon mode with Kurama, giving his life to protect everyone once again. The power was enough to destroy Ishiki, but the cost was everything. As he lay dying, he finally understood what all this meant. He'd lived two different lives trying to create a world without pain, but the truth was that pain and struggle were what made people strong. Trying to erase them only broke the balance that kept the world moving. Well, this was a bit too harsh for a boy Naruto. This just proves that being good doesn't necessarily mean you'll succeed or fix everything. For this third scenario, we'll assume that Naruto's just pure evil. In this timeline, Naruto has realized he can't save everyone the way he did in the original timeline. He realized that no matter how hard he tries, the world never changes. People keep fighting, killing, and suffering, so this time, he decides to change everything himself. As he grows up, the villagers still stare at him and whisper behind his back, but Naruto no longer seeks their approval. He doesn't want their friendship. He trains in silence, mastering his powers faster than anyone could imagine. At the academy, Naruto quickly surpasses everyone. He already knows every lesson, every jutsu, and every strategy. He even studies forbidden techniques in secret. When Mizuki tries to trick him into stealing the Scroll of Seals, Naruto defeats him instantly. He looks at Iruka and calmly says that one day, he'll take control of the village to make it stronger. Iruka doesn't understand, but he feels a chill when he sees the look in Naruto's eyes. Naruto no longer dreams of becoming Hokage for praise or love. He wants that seat so no one can question him. He looks at Konoha and sees weakness everywhere. People lie and betray each other for power. Naruto decides that only he can bring peace, even if it means ruling through fear. When he meets Itachi, he tells him not to stop the Uchiha coup. Instead, he offers him a deal. Join him, and together they can build a new world without suffering. Itachi refuses at first, saying peace cannot be built through control, but Naruto shows him visions of the future. The wars, the deaths, the pain that will come. Slowly, Itachi begins to doubt his beliefs. The Uchiha massacre never happens. Naruto unites the clan under his command using Itachi. He becomes the silent ruler behind the Hokage, controlling Konoha from the shadows. Everyone believes things are peaceful, but Naruto's hand guides every decision. As he grows older, Naruto gains full control over Kurama's power. But this time, Kurama feels something different. Naruto's heart is no longer kind. It's cold and filled with purpose. Using Sage Mode and the Nine Tails' strength, Naruto spreads his influence beyond Konoha. One by one, other nations fall under his rule. Gaara never becomes Kazekage. Nagato never attacks Konoha. Both kneel before Naruto after he defeats them. Even Obito surrenders when Naruto unlocks the power of the Sage of Six Paths. The world becomes quiet. There are no more wars, no more deaths. Children grow up in peace, but it's a peace built on fear. Every village, every leader, every shinobi answers to Naruto. In his heart, Naruto believes he's saved the world. He tells himself that if people obey him, nobody will die again, but his smile's gone. The warmth in his eyes has faded. The boy who wanted to save everyone has become the man who controls everyone. According to me, the second scenario is far more realistic compared to the other two. What do you guys think?